Hello, how are you today? Guess what? I am Professor Jones. I am real. I am not a bot. I'm an actual person. That person responding to all your emails, that's me. So I just wanted to take a second and say welcome to day one. It's been crazy, right? Today's been very crazy. And I don't know about you, but I need a break from a break. I felt like winter break went like that, which is ironic because that's how fast this class is going to go. No joke. These winter classes just go boom and we're done. So I just wanted to say hello and give you just a couple of pointers about how to get started on the right foot and make week one very effective. So here we go. Number one, you got to log on to Canvas. I know. It seems like I shouldn't have to mention that, but you'd be surprised. So you got to log on, and you got to log on a couple times a day. So say maybe in the morning before you go to work or school or whatever you're doing, and then your lunch break, and then in the evening. Like 2 or 3 times a day, you should be logging on to Canvas, if not more. And the way I look at it is the more you can do early, the better. So another irony that we have going for us is that I'm also taking an online class this winter interim to keep up my certification for teaching online. So I am also using Canvas for that and have to make my initial discussion board post by Wednesday, just like you do. So I usually always get that done on Monday. So after I get done with the day one drama, which I'm almost ready to call it quits for the day, I'm going to go on and make my post and just get it knocked out. And then log on between now and Wednesday. But Wednesday, I'll probably make my 2 responses. And so when you start to get into the check-in assignment and all of the different discussion boards, you're going to see that you have to make an initial post by Wednesday by 11:59 and then 2 responses by Sunday by 11:59. And when you get that discussion board done and out of the way, then you're sure to meet the minimum requirement, and it kind of opens up your mind to start to think about some of the other things that are going to happen during the week. The quizzes, if you've got one, the assignments, and it gets that off your to-do list. So my big suggestion is to never go on Canvas unless you're going to touch one of the assignments. I mean, you have a lot of stuff to read. There's no question about that. But going onto Canvas is effective if you do a little bit of something every time. Every time. Read everything, watch everything, be as informed as you can to make sure you know what you're doing. Okay? And, you know, it's interesting because those class can be so stressful if you don't stay on top of it. And time management is a big deal for all of us in any semester. But I think the momentum of a winter semester is really helpful to keeping you on track. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. That's why I suggest that you get some stuff done early in the week. And that way it's like managed chaos. Do you know what I mean? So make sure that you do that. Now, if you have questions, I want you to ask them. I want you to get what you need from this class. So all you have to do is go into modules. When in doubt, click modules, and there you will see my virtual office. And when you go there, it's a great place to ask a question about an assignment, a quiz. Can you clarify this? Where do I find this? Blah, blah, blah. And then I can answer it once instead of like 87 times. Because if you have that question, chances are somebody else has. Maybe I haven't made something clear, or I didn't explain something, etc. And I want to make sure that you get what you need, but it's really effective if I can answer it for everybody. So if you do send me an email asking me a question that's more class related, I'll probably say great question, because all questions are welcome. And then I'll tell you that I'm going to go answer it on the discussion board so that other people can see the question and the answer. But if you have a question that's more personal to you about your class or what's going on with you, or you're having trouble, or whatever it is, then send me an email through the Canvas inbox feature, and that way you and I can connect individually. Okay, there's nothing we can't solve, but you got to let me know what's going on. Okay, so it's a communications class, so make sure that you and I are communicating, and we want to make sure that we're all communicating. And if we were in my on-campus classes, I would say this is 100% safe space. 100%. Okay, 100%. However you roll, I think it's amazing. Even if we disagree on stuff, or we agree on stuff, or we don't, or whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm happy you're here. We can all learn from each other. And it's not about disagreeing, it's about how we disagree. I hope we disagree. I hope we can have some good conversations about all different things. But it's important that we respect each other, and that we have empathy for everybody, and that we're fair, and that we use real data and facts, and that we say, hey, it's a wonderful opportunity to meet somebody from a different walk of life than me so I can get a broader knowledge of the world. And I want you to feel totally safe to be in this class and to feel that you can talk about it and be you. All right? I don't want to take the you out of you. You know what I mean? I don't want to have a cookie cutter class. I want us to be engaged and have fun. I really try to capture that same vibe in my online classes that I do on campus. And I want you to feel good about being here and know that we're all glad you're here. We're all glad that we're all here because we're really going to all learn from one another. And that includes me. I learn as much from you as you're going to learn from me. And that's a great thing. You're going to help me be a better teacher. And I appreciate that. All right, so thanks for being here. I'm happy. I'm happy you're here. So that's really it. You know, get in there, get those check-in assignments done. I have a wait list out the door, so I don't want to lose any of you. I want you to stay. I want you to be in my class. I want you to be my people. All right, but if you need to drop or you're planning on dropping, then go ahead and kick me to the curb so I can try to keep working other people into the mix and we can get everybody where they need to be for the semester, okay? And look, I want to give you the heads up that there is no late work. It's in the syllabus. I'm going to mention it a bunch of times. You're going to email me. You're going to ask, and my answer is going to be nope, no late work. Okay, and I know that seems harsh. Okay, the quizzes, as you know from reading the syllabus, are open an additional 24 hours, so the quizzes are good. All right, they're open an additional 24 hours for half credit, and I really do try to work with everyone. Sometimes something completely out of nowhere happens and we have to talk about it. But I think a better question to ask me is this. Instead of asking me, can I have an extension? Ask me how I can help you set up a better schedule for time management. Because that's a real skill that we can all use. And we all have ebbs and flows. Sometimes we're crushing it and other times it's crushing us. You know what I mean? Even teachers. So if you're in that place where it starts to feel like, oh my gosh, it's snowballing, email me and let's set up a plan, okay? Because if I keep extending deadlines for you, it just gets too much. You just get too crunched up. I mean, in these short classes, we're doing double weeks every week. And I don't want you to feel so miserable about it that you drop out or don't want to do it. We need you. We need you in this class. So let me know if I can help. I'm sure there's plenty of people in our class that are really great at time management or have taken a lot of online classes and have some good strategies. Please share them. And I learn from that too because I have many classes this semester and I'm taking a class. So I'm probably going to run into some roadblocks with my own time management this semester and I want to learn some new strategies too. So let's look at it like we're all in it together and we're all helping each other succeed. And then guess what? We all succeed. Funny that, huh? So I'm glad you're here. Happy New Year. Welcome to day one. Take a breath. Get some stuff done on a Monday. And then let's crush this thing, okay? Have a great time. Reach out to me if you need anything. And I'll see you online. All right, bye.